innocence lost. No one is immune. We all will know loss when we're under the pale moon.
There we go. Does that work? Hey, we're in. All right. Welcome back. Woo! Sunday night. We're playing a homebrew game. UPM Gaming here, and our loose 9:30 till midnight Eastern Standard Time homebrew D&D 5th edition game, which is now also a podcast. Enjoy it in your car.
Podcast. Listen to it on your long drive, stuck in traffic.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm in your car with you already.
Oh man, there's a guy doing it.
Dane is in your cup holder.
Oh man, awesome. So what did we do last week? Holy cow!
Not much.
I don't know, man.
Tried to talk to a hobgoblin and
Yep. Lost my memory. I don't remember a thing.
Yeah, that was true.
I hit a child.
You think it was a
Our
child.
diplomacy never ceases to amaze us.
It's a 700-year-old child, but
Hobgoblin. Yes, Hobglina led us up to level 2, where she tried to look in her spell book. Seemed to have lost her memory again, and we
Master Dwarfagar.
punched her in the face and lit her spell book on fire, and made her open the door for us. Type thing. We saw two gnolls trying to get their buddy out of a cell. How he got trapped in there, we don't know. He had a bag full of loot. We beat them up, took his loot. We found a little halfling who had come out of a wardrobe and said he'd been nosing around in the tower and got stuck in there one way or the other. There was a creature at the table back at the end there, eating some food, having a good time, and we tried to interact with him. He didn't say too much. Made our way up to a level where there was two half-orcs guarding a door with a key around their neck and a locked door. Branthrin told the guy to come downstairs, and he did. And as he did, he said to the other guy, "Come on down here too." And that guy came down there too. He said, "Well, give me that key." And they gave him the key. So then he went up there, unlocked the door, we went through. We saw a tabaxi, and he was selling things. Interesting clothing, magical clothing, in the snow, in the back room of this third floor of the Wizard's Tower. We had some interesting conversations in there along the way as well. Back and forth with the various characters, and that's where we stopped. We were thinking about buying the clothing, but then we were going to move on and go up the stairs again to a different level, unless anybody had anything that they needed to do.
Nope. Nothing.
So far, so good.
We buy nothing from Khajiit.
we got the Assassin Vine seedling from him.
You did. You got a parting gift.
Yes.
That is true.
I take notes.
Yes, the potted plant. Not as deadly as its larger self. Oh, where's my pen?
And that's where you be. I'll leave you there. Are you heading up the stairs?
Yes.
All right, let's do that.
Why not? Why not?
Stairs are cool.
We're now in a dungeon going upwards.
Yeah.
Not so much a dungeon as it is a tower. Same difference.
Make your way past the snow in the very cold room where the tabaxi was, up into
I
another
don't know why
level.
he was there in the snow in the middle of a tower.
We don't know. We're asking him a little bit. He told us some.
Very strange.
Make your way up. As you go up the stairs to the next level, you feel it start to get more normalized back in temperature. The cold kind of fades away, and it's not warm, but it's comforting temperature as you make your way up and out. Come up of the staircase, and you're in another floor, large floor, big hallway seems to be quite wide, leading off from one end and around to the other. Along the way, there are, as you come up, there's a little landing with a bench and some decorative wall tapestries again, some potted plants, and a couple doors, 2 on the right, 2 on the left. Spaced out pretty far away from each other, a good 30, 40 feet down the hallway as it kind of trails off over and to the left.
Two doors.
Question. Do the potted plants look like the assassin vide seedling that we just got?
No.
Okay.
Good question.
Making sure.
That's a very
It
good
is
question.
a good question, yes. Feed me, Seymour.
Every time we run into a plant for the next little while, I'm going to be asking that question.
And then the one time you don't ask, it's gonna be
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
That's absolutely what's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Our DM wouldn't do that.
No. Be nice.
No.
No, he'd do much, much worse.
5 potted plants.
And we'd ask its name.
No, he's going to start making me roll for it and say, well, you're not sure.
You're unsure. You don't know. Get closer.
What type of plant do you think it is?
Why don't you give it a good poke? See if it's awake.
Should throw stain at it, see what
Mhm.
happens.
He just acts as fertilizer.
Kyloke, I think you were in the lead. You come up the
What?
stairs.
What do the tapestries look like as I come up the stairs and look at the bench and the tapestries?
Tapestries on this one depict a large city, but it's like just a silhouette, an outline of a city, so very geometric, big black shape on a blue field, hanging from either side of the stairs.
Do I know this city?
Doesn't look like anything that you've
I don't think so.
seen before, so far, anyway.
Black on a blue background?
Yeah.
Does it look like this could be a banner of said city?
Yes, it very much does.
What's on the bench, huh?
Nice padded bench. A good place to take a rest, sit down.
I'm going to poke it with my katana.
Seems fine, seems there.
I'm going to sit down and wait for the rest of them to climb the stairs.
All right, go up there, kind of rest on the bench, sit down.
The ones with littler legs might take longer.
Wait for everybody to come up. People all come up, spread out kind of into the hallway on the little landing there, sitting on the bench, just kind of looking up at the tapestries.
Hi, guys.
It's taking a
Having
breather.
Sitting there doing nothing.
What'd you buy from the cat guy?
I show him my seedling.
Ah, it's a impressive plant. Looks hungry. We got 2 doors down the hallway. We got tapestries on the wall that look like a banner of a city. I've scoped the place out. There's a thin layer of dust on the floor, maybe 1.2 inches thick.
Does this tapestry look expensive on the wall?
It looks like it's worth some money. It's printed on some nice cloth.
How high up is it?
He's ripping them down.
About 6 feet up.
Yeah, Jackson's gonna try to jump up and rip him down.
Nice.
You don't have enough money, Jackson? Come on.
Jump up,
About the money.
grab one, pull it down. You pull it down with kind of a little bit of a tear as it bursts free, but it's in good condition. It's in perfect condition. Folds down, boom, into your hand kind of thing. And you hold it for a split second, look at it. You can see an outline of a city done in a silhouette and printed on the city at the bottom in black ink on top of the black image of the silhouette of the city. Seems to be some words in an unknown language.
Is that in common, primordial, abyssal, infernal, or deep speech?
Which one's primordial again?
That's the elemental
Elementals.
languages.
In primordial, it will say Borealis.
Some sort of wintry city.
Yeah.
Does this look like anywhere we've been before?
The city?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Jess is gonna fold up the tapestry and put it in his bag.
All right. All right. Jackson's jumping up, grabbing tapestry on the wall. Kylo's sitting there, having a nice time on the bench.
Is Hoglina still with us? Or we locked
Hucklina's
her
with
away?
you. She's coming up.
She's not saying anything about him tearing down things from her tower.
She looks around.
To be fair, that's the same guy who punched her square in the face.
Yeah,
Yeah, she'd really want to be voicing her concerns at that point.
And dragged her by the
doesn't
hair.
She doesn't have the best track record with her memory, so she might have forgot all that by now.
What do the other guys want to do? Stained, what do you want to do?
Hey, Hoglina, what are these tapestries all about?
She looks over at him. Looks like she's trying to remember. She's trying to think about it. She's like, I think they're places my master had been.
Wait, are they different?
They're different than the ones on the first floor.
But they're the same here.
Yeah.
Oh, they're not different ones. Okay.
She looks at the city on the tapestry. The other one's still hanging up. Trying to remember it. Looking at it. She says, I think we were here before.
Possibly
Jackson,
your
tell her
home
the name
before.
of the city.
Borealis.
She'll say, I think so. Sounds familiar. I don't remember all of it, though. I remember shopping there. Picking up items that my master needed.
Didn't have to pick up spellbook there, did you?
Doesn't remember.
What was the little guy's name? We brought him. No, not Bracket. the halfling.
Not the gnome, there's a slight distinction. One is one of them.
One is one.
One is one. Thought I wrote his name down.
I did not write his name down. I just have him written as Halfling Thief.
That's
Half.
also what I wrote down.
No, Gartooth was the orc.
Pass.
What?
Fourth time now.
Sorry,
Pass.
you've cut out 3 of 4 times, and the last time was only half the word. Say it again.
Half or something.
Task.
Task.
Tuss. Us? T-U-S-S? Tuss.
TUSS, you got it.
Tuss. Tuss, do you know the city which he's saying? The name? Because I'm assuming you came with the tower. You didn't come from our land.
He'll say, yeah. It's a city, all right. It's a city on the elemental plane of air.
Oh, okay. Is that where this tower's from?
He goes, oh, it's not where the tower's from. No. I mean, they could, I don't know, have an allegiance there. Maybe they studied there. Who knows? I just came here to, look around the place.
Rummage around the place?
Yeah.
Steal stuff? Get
Borrow.
locked in a cabinet?
It wasn't my fault. That ghost scared
Usually
me.
isn't. Alright then. Anybody else have any questions?
Nope.
Guys fan out, look around at that landing site up here, up top, on top of the stairs.
Yeah, I'm gonna move up toward the doors. Just take a look at what's going on over there.
All right.
Anthony's looking for jars of ale.
Okay.
Empty hallway.
Make your way up. As you're looking around there, Kylo, you got one door on your right, one door on your left. First one you come to is going to be on your right. The other one on your left is going to be about a good 10 feet up. What do you want to do as you come up and around a little bit of the bend here?
Is the door open?
Doors are
Like,
closed. Pulled
It's
shut.
closed.
Yeah.
Does it have a window in the door?
No window in the door.
Is there a crack in the door?
No, door seems to be shut.
What type of wood is the door?
Ooh, this is a fine mahogany.
Oh. It's a kraken. It's a kraken in Drake's.
I'm gonna say this is the Kraken.
It's the kraken.
The Kraken's in the door.
The tail's there again. Okay, so there's no gap in the door, nothing I can see through.
Door seems to be shut, just closed.
I will touch the handle with my gloved hand.
Gloved hand. All right, you give it a... Seems fine.
Is it locked?
Just a door handle. Doesn't seem locked. Kind of turns freely.
Okay. I'll open it up a crack.
All right. Turn the handle. Open the door crack. It's quiet. It's quiet. Seems okay.
Well, so what? This is a good door. It's a well-built door.
Smells a little musty.
Up here inside.
All right, look inside. Peer in through the thing, and you can see it's a bedroom. There's looks like a dresser, clothes chest, bed at the center of the room, bookcase, that kind of thing, stool, chair. Seems to have things all over. A lot of books here and there on the tables, on the bookshelf.
Looks like a mage's bedroom.
Yeah.
Jackson in there. He'll start emptying his pockets.
I'm just gonna I'm gonna let the group know that this one's a bedroom. Looks like maybe the mage's bedroom. Is it neat enough to be Hoglina's or messy enough to be Hoglina's?
There's a lot of books here and there, but looks kind of... I don't know.
Not Hoglina's. Okay.
Yeah, probably not.
Any fancier looking books in here?
Go in there and look around. Oh, you want to go in and look around?
Sure. Let's open the door.
Yeah.
And I'll let
All right.
Jackson walk in. I will
Do we
stay at the
sleep
door.
in the bed?
Stay at the doorway.
You want to climb in the bed, Stained?
Yes.
It's a bed mimic.
It's a bed mimic. All right, make your way into the bedroom. Jackson looks around. Jackson, give me a perception. Looking for some fancier books, some nicer stuff.
Find the fancy ones. Always find the ones that are well worn. That means they used a lot.
True.
Can I interest you in investigation instead?
Sure.
24.
Nice. All right, you start looking through the room,
A +7 to that instead of a +3.
flipping through books, looking here and there all along. Stained, you walk in the room, kind of flop over on the bed.
Melt a little.
He just killed us all.
Look over to your right and you notice there's a bird cage.
Ooh.
As you jump on the bed and lay in there, you look over at the bird cage, you can see a crow in there. It starts cawing at you very loudly.
What, who are you?
Just
What
caws
is
at
this
you.
thing? Is it a fish?
Jackson's gonna look over at that and just... Skyfish.
Fish.
That's the only way he's gonna try to put that into an explanation.
Branthrin, what are you doing?
I'm looking for ale.
All right, give me same thing. Perception or investigation as you're looking around.
Man, if only we found a brewery.
12.
12, not bad, not bad.
If only we were investigating a brewery instead of a tower.
Looking around, trying to find bottles. You find some bottles here and there, but nothing that looks like alcohol.
Closest thing to alcohol we have is stain.
Can Can I tell what's in the bottles?
Looking at the bottles, one of them looks like it's some kind of unknown liquid. It's like a greenish silver. Full up on the bottle, no label on it. Bottle itself is very dim.
I'm gonna ask the little lady if she knows what it is.
All right, Hobglina will come over, look at the bottle. She'll take it, look at it, kind of pull the cork out of it and sniff it. Oh, that's familiar. Semi-jogs a memory, but I can't quite place it. I know what this is from. Huh. She's thinking.
Can I attempt to identify it
Sure.
as an alchemist? What do you want, knowledge arcana?
Sure.
$21.
21.
23, sorry. 23.
You smell it, you kind of pour a little out of the bottle, do a little experiment with it, look at it, go through it, whatever. It's some kind of animal, collected animal extract. Could be not a poison, but for use in maybe a spell or to empower something.
Extract of llama.
It turns your foe into a llama.
Supposed to be dead.
The poison that killed Cuscos.
Yes, the poison specifically chosen to kill Cuscus. That poison.
Where we at here?
I'm not sure what it is.
I'll just put it back and say, well, there's no ale. I'm very disappointed.
You didn't even drink it to try it. It might have been fermented.
Want a sip?
No.
That's what I thought.
Jackson, you look around, you find some books. Some are on, seem to be on herbology, like on the first floor that we found. There are some more there on magical propulsion that interest you. And inside one of the books, you can pull out what looks like a magical scroll.
Am I able to read what it says?
Reading it, translating the magic, it is a dominate person scroll.
Fancy. Jackson will pocket that without saying anything.
All right.
Oh, that's
Branson's
definitely
gonna.
something. That's definitely
He's
something
gonna go to
you
the
shouldn't
other
have.
room.
All right,
He's gonna
Branson.
go across the hall and try that door.
All right, Branson, you leave the room by yourself, splitting the party. Make your way alone into the hallway.
Are you gonna bash through the door?
Across the hall.
No. I'm just seeing if it's unlocked.
You go over. It is unlocked. You go about 10 feet up on the opposite side of the hall. The next door is unlocked.
You hear sounds of
Is
screaming from over the other side.
Is there any... Bust in. I'm here to save the day.
You see two women.
Where's the damsel in distress?
Is there any way to peer through the door, like a lock or?
In this case, no.
So I will. I'll attempt to open the door and peer in sneakily.
Give me a stealth roll. Do stealth.
I don't know why we have to do a stealth roll. Oh, for fuck's sake!
Because that's why.
And that's why.
That's why. Natural one.
Natural one. You
Branson burst through the door.
Pretty much. Branson, you go to quietly go through the door, but you put too much weight on it and go flying into the room, holding onto the doorknob so that you kind of land on your back and slumped on your butt while still holding onto the doorknob as the door opens. You are met with overwhelming gaudy pink on the bed and the walls and the dresser and posters of hobgoblin shirtless men playing lutes. You got
My
other-
eyes! My eyes! As
There-
I scream out.
There are dolls all over the dresser.
My poor dwarven eyes! How can I see such travesty?
Stuffed
Such
animal creatures. And stickers on everything.
Hobgoblin lay pillows. I don't know what those things are called.
I'm gonna yell out to the group and say, "Well, I found her room."
Stained, what did you get on your roll earlier? Did you do a roll?
I didn't do any rolls.
You just flopped on the
this
bed.
session.
Flopped on the bed.
Talk to the crow.
Yes, if it's a fish. It's a skyfish, I learned. Anyway.
Skyfish. All right. All right, you guys are in there so far. Stained is on the bed. Jackson's taking time to go through all the books and the things. He's finding books. He's finding scrolls. Brackett was identifying what was in this jar. Kylo, what are you doing?
I'm gonna go look at the bird.
All right, make your way over to the bird. You see what looks like a crow or a raven in a cage.
Yeah, what condition is it in?
Looks in great condition.
It's a nice bird.
Mm-hmm.
Hey there, birdie. I'm going to cast. See if I can find spells. Hold on a second. Speak with the animal. Speak with animals.
Okay.
And I'm gonna ask the bird who his master is. Why is he in the cage here? What's the situation here?
All right.
Sir, what did you ask?
What's the situation in this room here for him? Like he's a bird. I'm talking to the bird.
All
All
right.
right.
All right. You're gonna ask him
master is?
who his master is. He'll say the wizard of this tower,
Does the wizard have a name?
Tiramesh.
Who?
Tiramesh.
Tiramish.
That sounds made up.
Screw you!
Sounds
Get out of
like
that
a
bed.
I don't know if I'm not sure if everybody else can hear what he's saying.
They
Maybe.
can't. No, they can't.
Okay.
Just you.
Is he good master? Does he take care of you? You're a good-looking bird. Well kept, well fed.
Careful, he might eat you.
Except you're in a cage.
Yeah, we'll say been in the cage for a while.
Is there any crackers or anything around?
Crackers.
Food for the bird?
Give me a search for crackers or an investigation.
Oh, damn it.
Crackers.
It's my investigation. Damn it, my investigation's lower than everything else. Oh, rolled a natural 20! Got a 21.
Hey.
Only natural 20 I'll get all night.
You start looking around. You look under the desks and everything like that. You pull out a little box that has in it looks like a bottle of brandy.
Oh, look.
Some packages of
What's in the box?
birdseed, some dried food supplies, what looks like some kind of, I don't know, sweets or something like that. Wizard stash.
I asked the bird. The brandy's not yours, is it?
Yeah, give me that.
I don't think so. I'm gonna give him some of the seed,
All right.
whatever's there for the bird.
Okay. All right, he'll eat some of the seed.
Is that better?
Branthorn's gonna overheard Brandy and walk in the room. Did I hear Brandy?
Did you read my mind?
Did you find some Brandy?
Running back.
I hand the brandy to him.
Looks good.
How big's the bottle?
It's a big bottle. Big tall bottle.
Branthorn's gonna take a big swig and put it in his pouch.
Nice.
Look at
It's
us,
good.
enabling Branthorn's alcoholism.
Wizard had a good nose. It's good.
So how long you been here, Bird?
Bird will say, been around for years.
How long you been alone?
Been alone only for weeks.
Weeks. I'll kind of pull the hobgoblin over here.
Okay.
You know this hobgoblin?
It'll say, yeah, master servant.
Recently?
Always.
Always. Okay, so no trouble?
Might be trouble. Don't know what's outside of room.
No. Is she trouble?
Oh. Kind of.
For you? For you?
In other words, she's a terrible assistant. Is what I'm getting.
What do you really think, Bird?
Well,
You have a name, Bird.
no, just familiar.
Just familiar? So are you a real crow?
Do I hear Kylo say that's familiar?
The word familiar probably pops up, yeah.
Is the wizard looking through your eyes right now?
Is the wizard looking through your eyes right now?
He says, no, I don't feel a connection anymore.
No. When was the last time you saw the wizard?
He says, about a week ago.
Okay. Does the wizard look anything like the drunk over there?
Branthrin?
Guy with the brandy? Yeah.
What are you pointing at?
No,
Pointing at you.
not short, not hairy,
Not a dwarf?
not a dwarf.
Hmm.
Have you?
Do you
has
know
he
of a
seen
dwarf?
I've seen dwarves.
Like in the tower recently, in the last week.
Not me, no.
Not you, no. But you've been in this room locked up, right?
Yep.
Well, ain't that something?
Well, the wizards. Well, okay, so your master, the wizard Taramesh. He's big. He's tall. He's human. He's elf. He's what is he?
Are you speaking common at this point to this crow?
No, he's speaking bird speak.
That's what I thought. I was just making sure so I can't.
Speaking with the bird.
I know. And I was just determining if I'm able to intervene on the conversation that you're having with him. I'm not, because I don't speak bird, so I'll keep my mouth shut.
He describes to you what sounds like the air. I'll mess the word up. Is it Genasi?
Jeanette.
Genasi?
Genasi.
The half genies.
Half genie.
Elementals.
Air version. Go back into the
Not genie, not Jin.
Doesn't use the words, just describes.
Oh. I'm gonna put half genie because he takes care of the bird, so maybe he's not a bad guy. So, all right, so I'm gonna relay that to the group, the part of the group that might understand it, to Jackson and Brackett.
Okay.
That there's
Can
the
Stain take a nap?
Stain's already asleep.
He's on the
Stain's
computer
Stain's
bed,
probably
he's all
got
stolen
lint.
trinkets. He's pretty happy.
He's probably got lint stuck in the back of his head from the bed. and hairs from the Ganassi. Anyways, yeah. So the Taramesh is this Ganassi thing. The Hobgoblin is his assistant. The bird knows nothing about a dwarf, the dwarf that we saw when we flew up. And he's been
With
here
that in
for
mind,
he's been here for
definitely saw a dwarf.
minimum a week or maybe longer. And he's not, and to answer Jackson's question from earlier, he's not connected with the wizard at the moment.
Jackson does not remember seeing a dwarf because he got his mind a little bit wiped, so Jackson doesn't have any other questions.
I only asked that question because Brantham talked about it earlier. You
Yeah.
filled me in. I don't exactly remember what he looks like.
True. All right, Kylo
Jackson
gives
would
you.
have other questions, but he doesn't remember what it looks like, so he has no other questions.
You got
Kylo
anything
gives you
there,
the
Brackett?
rundown of talking to the bird.
Nope. Let's just get moving.
Do you want to take the bird? Do you like the bird? Jackson, you want the bird?
No. Actually, ask the bird if it wants to be sent back to its original plane.
Okay. Bird, familiar. Do you want to be sent back to your original plane?
It says, No, I want to see my master again.
So you want to stay here and wait for him?
Yes.
Does he want to
Okay.
come with us and try and help us find him?
Sure.
Are you okay if you're in the care, if you're being taken care of by Hublina?
He sighs and bird.
Wouldn't it be more like him taking care of Hoplina?
Something like that, yeah.
I can take care of him. I just can't speak to him.
Okay.
How you can take care of him?
Or he can just sit on my shoulder, like a parrot.
Oh, okay. he can shit on your shoulder like a seagull. Okay.
Yeah, whatever.
All right. Bird will
right,
fly over,
Bird.
land on Branthorn.
Bird, I'll
I'm
let you out.
gonna-
Open it, let him out. I say, yeah. Branthorn there will take care of you. He doesn't understand a word you're saying, so
All right.
unless you speak dwarf.
They'll say, nope, don't speak dwarf.
Okay. I'll go. I'll find Branthorn's free hand because he's got the big thing of brandy held in the other hand.
No, I put that in my pouch. For later.
Clasp his hand and give him the bag of bird treats.
All right, he's got birdseed. All right.
Bird, Branthorn, Bird. He doesn't have a name. Just Bird.
Tweet, tweet.
Tweet, tweet.
You offended him. Why'd you say something about his mother? Anything else of interest in this? In that box? Was there anything else that I should?
In the box was some food and some supplies, but that was it in that box. Jackson looked at some books in the room. Stain laid on the bed, and Branthorn had looked earlier for specifically for drink and found that bottle of unknown substance, whatever it was.
Out in the hallway.
I'm gonna.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell him what I found in the other room, and that we really don't need to burn our eyes to go in there.
You gonna say that all in front of Hublina?
She doesn't speak common.
Right. She doesn't speak common. But she does speak. Yeah, you're not talking dwarf right now. I didn't realize Nintendo has all those little Hublina emotes.
That's awesome.
And follow a couple goblins.
All right, so we should go check out what's in the other room, right?
Yeah, let's ignore Branthorn's words. The other door at the end of the hall.
All right,
Yes,
folks, I got a jet. Sorry, I'll catch up with you guys next time. Don't do anything weird to my character. Looking at you, Cal and Stain.
Oh, we're already, yeah, it's already been done. So you just don't know it yet.
All right. All right. Yes. Okay. For that, where we got here? Bracket.
Okay, so what are we gonna do to this character?
He's got now. Let's get him.
I say we leave him in Hublina's room.
Does the room jog any of Hublina's memories?
Are we going there? Or are we staying in here
Yeah,
with
we
the
got to
wizard?
go there because we got to see if she's got anything in there that can help us here. Even though it's gonna like make us all puke.
Stain's still sleeping on the bed.
So far, unless he wants to do something different.
We didn't wake him, so we just kind of wandered away. We didn't realize he was still laying there.
Stain, you're in the room all alone. You're laying on the bed.
Oh,
You're looking up.
Bed comes alive and eats him.
You see like cool murals on the ceiling. You know, kind of like star displays and cool big paintings of clouds, floating islands.
cool.
It's pretty relaxing. Nice bed, pretty comfortable.
Stain just wants to go to bed. He's sleepy. He's had a rough go at it today. He wants to sleep.
All right, the rest of you wander out into the hall. Bracket stays there to watch over Stain for now. Three of you go back out in the hall with Hoblina. And where do you want to go?
Tuss.
And Tuss?
And yeah. So Tuss, what was your plan here? What were you stealing?
No, not stealing. Just looking
All right.
around.
Procuring. What were you procuring from here?
You know, knickknacks. It's a wizard's tower.
Was there was there a certain floor on the tower you were trying
Find
to
any
get to?
paddywhacks?
Well, yeah, I was trying to just stay around mid-level, not, go too crazy, but see what was in here. Found a couple things. This is one room you guys are not going to believe. I don't know, maybe you can figure it out. It's a book. Very, very fancy-looking thing. Behind a wall of some type, some kind of magical wall. Don't know. Couldn't get through it.
Wait, did we see that already?
No.
No, okay. That was another adventure.
That's for later. We'll figure it out when it comes.
You're not here.
Drill out on the pillow in there.
No, he is the drool on the pillow.
Standing out in the hall, you're talking to the halfling. What do you want to do?
Well, Jackson's showing how clean of the room. So,
Oh, Jackson's going to bring her in?
well, you already said to jog her memory on anything.
All right.
Yeah, see if it jogs your memory at all.
She goes in the room, and she's like, oh, this is awesome. This place is cool. Look at this. She's going around, looking at all the different things, picking them up, putting them down, playing with them. She's like, oh, I think this is my room.
Yeah, I kind of figured by all the bright pink.
This is cool. Like, jumps on the bed, plays with some of the stuff. See her go over to one of the dressers, open it up, takes the one that Brackett had destroyed, throws it kind of in the corner, reaches in, pulls out another one.
Oh no!
Starts sparking it. She's like, oh, this one works.
Jackson's watching this play out.
Waiting to hear her yell thieves.
She's just testing it. She's got it. She's sparking it. Seems to work. Seemed happy with that. So just looking at different things in there. Clothes. Totally distracted by what's going on in the room.
Anything in here do you remember?
She's like, I don't know. She pulls out like a dress or something. She goes, oh, I think this. Yeah, I think I like this. I wore it a lot. She'll say stuff like that. Try to remember. Looking around, doing that. Out in the hallway. Kylo, Branthrin, what are you guys doing?
I'm gonna wander over to where Jackson is. What's
Okay.
going on? We learning anything?
She's got a new wand, so there is that.
Is that gonna be a problem?
Well, she doesn't have a spell book at the moment, so hopefully not.
Has she yelled thieves yet?
No, but she hasn't seen us take anything else as far as I'm aware.
Okay. So there's only 2 doors in this hallway. Is there
4.
an entranceway at the far end? Oh, there's 4
4.
doors.
They're spaced out.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna let you gather her up. But we should get moving.
Evelina, you want to take any of your posters with you? We're gonna start moving to the next room.
Well, just a couple things. She grabs a couple things, some supplies, kind of puts them in pockets and whatnot, and makes her way out in the hall.
Did she change into those robes?
No,
Or did she drop them, or is she bringing it with her?
she'll bring them with her.
Us, if that stuff gets too heavy for you, you're carrying it.
He's like, look, as long as you get me out of here, I'll help out however.
I was in the hallway the whole time petting the bird.
All right. Rubbing his little head.
Probably saying, pretty bird, pretty bird. Want some brandy, pretty bird?
There's still 2 other doors.
You see her come out of the room. She's kind of looking back in the room. You know, she likes that room. Bring stuff with her. You guys meet up in the hallway. 2 other doors. One on the right, One on the left, further down.
Jackson will go and open the one on the left.
All right, just walk up, open the door.
I'll follow.
Yes.
Okay. You go up and open the door. As you open the door, you hear something. Hear something large moving around. But you open the door. And as you do, fire kind of shoots out the door, just missing you, into the hallway. From out of the room steps a large-size creature with the body of a lion, head of a dragon, head of a ram, big tail, and folded wings. Hobglina goes, "Oh, the chimera!"
Nice.
That's what it was in the bottle. Roll initiative.
Oh, is it chimera piss? See, Brantham, you should have tasted it.
Yeah, you were so close.
18.
Oh, nice roll, Jackson.
Does Stain roll initiative, or is he still sleeping?
You can roll initiative, just in case.
I got a 16.
Natural 20, but I got a 19.
Nice. 16 on Kylok?
Yep.
Stained.
15.
All right. Okay. All right, let's do Branthrin still first with the 19. Ooh, Jackson with the 18. Hobglina with the 17. Kylok 16. Stained 15. And Creature 13.
You gonna stand there?
Branthrin, you're petting the bird's head. Out in the hallway. You watch Jackson go down. Open the next door. Fire bursts out. Large creature kind of comes out of the doorway into the hallway. Big, three-headed, freakish-looking thing.
Is it a big doorway?
Makes its way out.
Is it aggressive towards me?
It doesn't look happy. Yes.
Seen better days.
All right, so it's probably gonna want to.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna take my warhammer and just throw it at the thing.
Go for it.
19 to hit.
There you go. Okay, got him.
And that is 12 plus 4. 16 damage.
Ooh.
And natural 1.
Oh.
First one.
I love it. Whip the hammer down the hallway. Boom! Hit the chimera in one of the heads. Boom! Hammer comes back to your hand. Collect it in your hand. Go to throw it again. Throw it down the hallway. Dan, what are we going to do with this one? We're going to have to... I don't know. Throw it down the hallway. Completely missing the chimera. Ending up somewhere further down the hall than expected. The bird will squawk. And you're, huh? Look over to see what the bird's thinking about as the hammer comes back towards you. Hits you in the face. Do damage to your own face.
It's your old face hole.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
Would you get a critical?
The lowest I can get.
Oh, okay.
Hold on. So plus 8, so 8. That's 13. So not necessarily the lowest, but.
All right, kind of clacks you in the head, falls to the ground, even though you can summon it back in your hand. That's Branthrin. Jackson, you're able to dodge out of the way as this thing bursts out into the hall.
I'm gonna grab my staff and cast Eye Poke.
Oh!
Which is to say, I'm just gonna poke it in the eye with the staff. Does a 22 hit?
Are you just attacking it or in the eyes?
Yeah,
or?
just poking it in the eye.
Okay.
I don't think there's a spell called eye poke.
All right. Well,
Just-
you got
just
him.
Sharp pointy staff.
That does 12 bludgeoning. That's my max damage on that.
I love it.
And I'm gonna do it again to the other eye.
All right.
This thing has 6
Doesn't it
eyes.
have 6
Yeah.
eyes?
Yeah.
Too bad. It's got a lot of options then. I don't think a 13 will hit.
Oh, it does not. But you're able to hit him with the staff once in the in the poke him in the eye, give him a cheap shot. Nice. Anything else?
That's it for my turn.
All right.
Just
Hop.
poking them in the eye.
Hobglina. We'll look at this thing down the hall. She'll be, oh shit! Pull out her little wand. She'll start casting, and you hear her yell, "Fireball!"
Oh no!
Son of a bitch.
Fireball.
Fireball!
Cast a fireball inside.
The wand, doesn't the wand not work?
No,
Oh,
this is
she
a
got
new
a new
wand.
one.
She got another wand out of her drawer.
You let her have it. All right. Goes 150 feet down the hallway. Well, it doesn't have to go that far until it hits the creature. Everything within the 20-foot radius, probably Jackson, must make a dexterity, a saving, a throw. Hers would be. Where was my number? Okay. Yep. Got it. What you get?
A 14.
Okay, you beat it. All right. Creature's not, so you will take, I'm assuming, half.
I will actually use the last part of Shield Master, so because I succeeded at Dex
Yeah.
save, I'm gonna take no damage.
You take none. I'm going to use the sheet real quick because it's easier for me to roll. It's larger numbers.
And I'm guessing she's not an abjuration wizard, so
No,
that's not no sculpted spell.
that is true. Da-da-da-da-da. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? There it is. There we are. Perfect. All right. Woo! 33 points of damage. She does with the fireball down the hallway to the character, or to the monster. As you guys feel the heat and see the light from fireballs, it bursts into the hallway. Boom! Right where Jackson was, he manages to get out of the way, use his shield, and block himself from damage. Type thing. Kylo, your goal.
Well, I'm glad I didn't cover. I'm glad I didn't cover the distance before she could cast that. I guess I'm gonna run up and attack with the katana.
Okay.
Where's my sheet here? Rolled a 1.
Yeah, I love it.
First attack's a 1.
All right, you run up, slip on something, go sliding past the creature into the room, drop your weapon on the way so it's under the creature. You go flying off into the room that it came out of. He's out of sight. We can't even see Kylo.
What's in the room? Since I'm here.
It looks like there was a cage that was in here at one time, and a feeding trough. Feeding trough is empty. Cage is broken.
Oh,
Stained.
can I stand up?
Yes, you can use half your movement to stand up. Yes.
I'm gonna stand up and I'm just gonna shout out to the guys. Look out! It's hungry.
Stained, you heard a fireball go off in the hallway 2 feet from you.
Alrighty, probably gonna finally take hints and wake up. Did I sleep enough to get any key points?
No.
Or am I still at my 3?
You didn't even
I
sleep.
didn't know how long we were in there.
You dozed for like 10 minutes.
I'm
not even.
sorry. We were told I was sleeping. Okay, fine. Shane's gonna run out to the general direction of it with 45 movement, see where that gets me at. If it doesn't get me close enough to see what's going on, then I'm gonna do a dash to go further. But I want to see where I first get.
Okay. About 45, you can see it. So you can see it down the hall and the guy's fighting it.
Okay, so that's probably not the best sign. You know, I'm probably gonna stay where I'm at for now and just end my turn on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a good thing. You saw it. You took it in. All right, Creature. Creature has Kyloke in the room and has Jackson near it as well. It will. That's awesome. All right, it's gonna bite.
Doesn't sound good for us.
Gonna bite over at Kylo because it came close to him with a 18.
Where's it gonna hit?
18's gonna get you. It's only 2. Where are we at? Plus 4. 8 points of damage on the bite. Not much at all. I'm gonna give you a bite with that. So then on Jackson,
Which head bit at me?
I'm gonna give you the dragon head.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you the dragon head on the bite. I'm gonna give Jackson the horns from the ram as it tries to attack him with a 19.
That'll hit.
It's 4, 6, 8. 8 points of damage. And I will do claws with disadvantage from the center head as it got poked in the eye towards Jackson. So first roll or lowest roll would still be a 17. 8, 9, 10.
Oh wait, you said 19 to hit?
Yeah.
That does not hit with the new armor.
Hey, all right. That one doesn't hit. Second one will definitely not get you then. That's all the creature's going to do this turn. That's all he's going to do.
I'm still used to 19 being my AC.
Yeah. Brenthrin.
I'm gonna, I guess, pick myself up and get really angry and rage,
All right.
and then I will. I'm gonna put on the blood mask.
Oh. All right. Branthon reaches down, grabs this mask out of his pack, puts it on his face as blood rushes down from his eyes.
This one, let's get the stats here.
All right.
And can I move within 30 feet, or is that
Yeah.
too many?
No, you're fine because you did use half your movement to get up from prone, but you can use your other half to get there. You're pretty close. So you can get up there.
Okay. And then I'm gonna spit acid at him using the mask.
As the blood runs down his face into his mouth and he collects it and spits out acid.
That's 4d6. So that's okay. I just want to. Is it just rolling 4d6 and you have to make a saving throw, or?
You're doing an attack with,
Attack.
let's say, attack with the mask.
Yeah, with acid.
So it would be technically a spell. Where are we at here? Spell attack. Do your relevant ability modifier, which would be strength plus your proficiency. What's your proficiency?
My what now?
What's your proficiency bonus? 3?
Plus 4.
4. Do 4 plus your strength bonus.
4 plus my strength,
Mm-hmm.
which is also 4, or the 18.
The 4. Okay, so you're at 8?
Yeah.
1d20 plus 8.
Okay, that's 14.
14, you got him.
Okay,
Now roll the damage.
that was 16 damage.
Oh shit, nice. Okay. Alright. You rage with the mask on, spit the acid into the creature's face, one of the faces, making it take acid damage. That's
Does that count as only one shot?
I don't see why you couldn't do it twice. Yeah, you can do it twice. You get 2 attacks, right?
Okay, so I will do it again.
Just don't roll the one.
That's 19 to hit.
There you go.
1, 2, 3, 4. I love hearing that sound. 13 damage.
That's awesome. Alright. Woo!
That's acid damage right to his face.
Acid damage to his face. You go spray him right in the face.
So I'm gonna get. So I'm gonna get the one next to the guy who has his eyes poked out.
Alright.
That's who I was aiming for.
So the lion?
Sure.
The lion got poked in the eye. You want the ram or the dragon?
The ram.
Alright, sweet. Spray the ram in the face. Nice. Alright. That's Branthrin. Jackson.
Yeah.
Jackson, you nearly avoided a fireball from Hobglina down the end of the hallway. It looks like she's cocking her arm, getting ready for a second round. You got Branthrin moved up, sprayed acid in this thing's face as Kylo went sliding past you, dropping his weapon underneath and into the room beyond.
Yeah, what the hell? I'll just go with Booming Blade for 17 to hit.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
It's going to take 14 on the Thunder, 8 on the Slashing, and 7 if it moves.
Ooh. Okay, we'll wait till we'll
And
put a
then
7.
Just bonus action Smack. Does a 15 hit?
Yes.
Takes 11 bludgeoning.
All right, hit him with the wand or the staff. Boom. Hit him like that.
Jackson's going to start readying his shield.
All right. Hobglina at the end of the hallway, looking down at everybody fighting it. What's she got here? Ooh, okay. She starts swirling her wand up above her head. You can see some ice forming in the air. As she's ice storm.
First she's
Oh, no.
killing us with heat, now she's gonna freeze us.
Hail of rock.
Casting
Hard ice.
environmental spells inside a tower.
Nobody's telling her not to. And pounds the ground in a 20-foot radius. That'll be the 3 of you guys in there. 40-foot high cylinder centered on the point of range. Each creature in the cylinder must make a dex saving throw. Everybody do dex saving throw. Kylo, Branthrin, Jackson.
Aren't I protected by the room?
20-foot radius.
Does it go through the walls though?
Magic. Doorways open.
Oh, okay. So you need a what? A saving throw?
Dex saving throw.
Next saving throw.
That's going to be a 0.
Oh, no.
I have a -1.
I do too, but I rolled good. It's a 17.
You're good?
I get it. I get 18.
Okay, everybody who passed, do you take half? A creature takes bludgeoning damage and cold damage on a failed save or half as much on successful. Okay,
Alright,
And the
so
area
I do
is-
have cold resistance.
perfect. And the area is difficult terrain. So what we'll do first is bludgeoning damage. So bludgeoning damage is 12. If you succeeded, take half. And cold damage is 22.
For half. Wow.
Jeez Louise.
Somebody needs to kill her.
And now you're in difficult terrain.
I am going to yell out to her in Dwarven
You're killing us.
and say, do you not have any other spells other than those?
You see her kind of look down. She's like, I did it. I'm attacking him. I'm fighting him. She's like,
No.
what about wall of fire?
Yeah, there you
No
go.
fire, ice. No. Stop
What about
the
lightning bolt?
element. Jesus.
All right,
Mostly
Kylo.
living.
Kylo, your turn. Your weapon's on the monster. You're in the room. You got hit by ice.
Okay. Can I see the weapon?
Yeah.
Can I get it?
It's under the creature. He'll get an opportunity attack to get it.
Okay, if I can't get it, I'll use the bow.
Okay.
The bow of light. Whatever it's called.
Oh, all right.
One of the big guns.
Wait, we're all dead anyways if we don't beat this thing. So, what does that thing do again? I have it written down somewhere.
Has anybody seen Bracket?
It's in the chat? Oh, I gotta scroll back. I gotta scroll back in the chat because
You don't have your own bow written down?
No, I had it pinned and it said no, it's pinned it now. Where's the chat?
You need like a magic item sub thread.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe we'll start doing that.
That's a good idea.
Wow, we got a lot of memes in the chat.
I don't think you're gonna find it in time there.
Oh, what's this?
Just do a search.
That's the Chronoceros. Oh, is this it here? There it is. Bow of Alketra. Alright.
I didn't write
Attack.
that.
Oops, my bad. Let's see here. So, okay, what is it for a bow? +9. That's a 25 to hit.
Nice. Good. There you go. Okay, you got it.
Okay, so then the bow deals. What does it deal here?
Put your ammunition in. It turns to radiant as soon as you put it
Yeah.
in. You fire it.
So it does the bow +3, right?
So the bow is a +3 weapon, +3 to attack, +3 to damage. All
does it-
damage is considered radiant.
So it does a 1d8 +5 for the piercing, and then 1d6 radiant damage.
Cool.
Or sorry, 1d8 +6. Yeah.
There you
it's
go.
a +3.
Nice.
1d8. So 8. Nice. So that's what's that? 14 and 4 radiant damage.
Okay. So 18.
Back in his day, they didn't write things down. Ha ha ha! Funny, Griffs. I got so much stuff written down. I need an encyclopedia for my encyclopedia. Right, second attack.
Mm-hmm.
This time, so that is a. So it's a +3, so it's a 10, 12. So 12.
Okay,
Second
12
hit.
in the second one?
Yep.
That's a good
Second hit.
shot. Yeah. Or no, 12 to hit. Oh, sorry, no. I thought you meant damage.
No, 12 to hit.
All right, you hit on the first one, miss on the second as you pull out the bow and shoot. Woo, radiant.
I rolled a 2.
Oh, yelling at Hobglina, you're going to kill everybody. All right, Stain. Stain, you woke up out of the bed, you run down the hallway, and you see that you're kind of near Hobglina, where you're at. You saw that she cast 2 big spells down the hall. She's getting yelled at in Dwarven. If you speak Dwarven or not, you will
I do not.
You will not know the conversation. You see everybody else up near the front fighting this chimera.
I don't think he speaks
And-
anything she speaks, does he?
I don't think so.
Nope.
Is the storm still going on the area?
No, it's difficult terrain though. Storm is done, but it's difficult terrain. So you can move up like half your movement, and then when you hit the area, yeah.
Roughly how far away is the creature from where I'm at now? Because that greatly impacts how I'm going to use my movement.
We'll say about 45 feet.
45 feet, so
Yeah.
I have to use essentially dash action to get in melee range.
Okay.
My issue is if I do that, then I'm going to be stuck there, not really able to do much through the turn, and I'm already low on key points, so trying to dash up just to get maybe 2 hits ain't going to
That's
do
true.
me much good.
All right.
I think Sane's going to move as close as he can, like half up, like as close as he can without dashing, but other than that, he can't really do much.
Okay, do you want to move like 30 feet then?
Wherever
Okay.
half of 45 feet is.
All right, you move up. Let's just say you move up your standard movement and you get within the difficult terrain, but you're still far enough away that you can't straight up melee attack.
Yeah.
All right, no problem. Creature's turn. Creature got hit by Ice Storm. Creature got hit in the face by acid. And a stick first round, acid the second round, along with the bow. So again,
fireball.
the fireball. The dragon part is fighting Kyloke, so the dragon part is going to fire breath you. Give me a dexterity saving throw, just Kyloke, as he's shooting fire breath into the room where you are.
25.
25, nice. You're only going to take half then. Half of D8. Where's D8? Take half of 36 fire damage as the dragon head just bursts fire into the room on you.
Half of 36. So,
18.
yeah.
Lion head is
Ouch.
A tad rude.
Lion head's gonna claw his way over at Jackson. Ew, he's not gonna hit with that. Nope, not an 11. That's terrible.
Missed him.
Missed him. The ram with the acid face is going to try to use its horns to hit and gore Branthrin. 8, 9 with a 19. Gonna miss.
Broke your
Not
brandy bottle.
today.
Missed you, but broke the brandy bottle.
Nope. That's put away for
It's
safety.
safe away. All right, it's all he's gonna do this time, Branthrin.
Miss me. I'm gonna fire my hammer towards him and miss. And then I'm gonna spit acid at him.
Yeah.
With 12. It's 18. That's a 20 to hit.
Yeah, there you go.
And that would be 1, 2, 3, 4. 14 acid damage.
Woo. All right. Okay, nice. All right, Branthrin does that, throws a hammer, misses, but sprays him in the face with the acid anyway. Jackson. Jackson's up there.
Yeah. I think I'm going to fill the air right in front of this thing with clatter daggers.
Ooh.
Exactly where it's standing.
Nice.
So it gets to take 4d4 damage. What a privilege. That's going to be 10 damage this round. And that is lasts a minute. It's concentration, so if it hits me, I do need to make the con save rolls.
Okay, so it takes how much damage right away?
44.
All right, give me that number.
And that comes to 10. And it'll continue taking that damage if it stands there.
Okay, is it 5 foot radius, 10 foot?
5 foot radius.
5
yeah.
foot, gotcha. Perfect. Anything else, Jackson?
That's going to be it.
Okay, Hobglina shoots at the end of the hallway, casting big spells. Branthrin yelled something down at her. What else do you got? Kind of thing. She's gonna do then. What do we do? She's just gonna do then magic missile.
Could have been worse.
Yeah,
Could have been worse, yeah.
she'll shoot that down the hall. Hit.
Could have been something that blinds us.
Could have been lightning bolt or lightning chain lightning.
So she'll shoot little missiles, choo, 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 magic down the hallway. They streak past everybody, hit the creature, and she'll say in Dwarven, "How about that?" Kind of thing.
I don't know. Did it hit?
It did hit. It did damage.
I'm gonna scream out and in Dwarven say, "That's it! Yeah!"
She looks happy. Looks happy about that. All right. She'll do it again next time. Kyloke.
How bad's this thing looking?
Pretty bad. Well, not last
All right.
legs. Not last legs, but hurt.
All right, I'm gonna have to go after it with the bow again.
All right.
Okay, that's a 21,
Nice. Okay, got him.
and that is a 12 plus 12 piercing plus 6 radiant damage. So 18.
18.
Second attack. That's a 16.
Got him.
That hits. Okay. That's going to be 9 and 2.
11?
11.
All right. Whoa. All right, nice. You fire the bow. Outside of the room, radiant damage back at the mouth that shot you with the giant dragon breath type thing. Stained. Stained, you're at the edge of the ice. You're a good, I don't know, what, 20 feet away, let's say.
20 feet away from it. I'll use my movement to run up to the creature and attempt to make 2 attacks, one with regular attack and one with extra attack.
Nice, do it.
First one is a 15 to hit.
Got him.
Alrighty. And that second one is an 11 to hit.
No, I'm not going to do it. But your first one will land.
Alrighty. Time to roll for damage. That's 9 damage.
Okay, perfect. That's all right. Okay, awesome. You go in there, do some kind of monk punch or kick or whatever you want to hit him with.
He's gonna stretch back his fist. He's then gonna blow into one of his thumbs, and a bunch of hardened slime spikes are just gonna appear out of that fist, and he's gonna launch it forward. It's gonna go flying past and then come flying back on the right.
Yeah. Nice. All right, hit him with that. Boom. Get him nice and good there. Creature's turn.
Look, dramatic jello.
Round we had was here. Okay. This is 1. What is that? Oh, I thought it was going to blow up. That's awesome. All right. Bite. Bite coming into the room for Kyloke from Dragonhead.
Miss.
21.
Damn it.
8. 16 points of damage as he bites you.
Yep.
Claws from the lion head towards Jackson. 7, 8, 9 with a 19.
Does not hit.
Does not hit. Horns. Stained hit him last. He will go for Stained.
Alrighty.
He tries to gore you with the horns for a 19 to hit.
Oh, that's
dead.
gonna hit. Yeah.
Bye, Stain.
Stains down.
Bye.
Again.
Oh, jeez. 24.
Okay, yeah, that hurts. Yeah, that's not nice.
As the ram head goes over and boom, hits you with the horns really hard, gores you with that.
Straight through his torso, just completely blasting right through.
Top of the round, Branthren.
I will acid splash. Let's see, 13.
That's awesome.
That's a 21 to hit.
Yeah.
With 18 damage.
Ooh. Nice hit.
Like
And
goat.
then I'm going to fire my hammer.
All right.
Does
Get
a
the-
14 hit?
Yes.
Oh, nice. That'll be so 14 damage.
Damn. All right.
Oh, no, sorry. Oh, sorry, 14. That's 21 damage.
20. Oh, even better.
Yeah.
Wow. Awesome. All right, you just collect all the acid, spray it in the face, follow up, boom, hit it with a hammer. That thing is not doing well.
The last one.
Nice splash. Jackson.
It's still standing where it's standing.
It's still oh, it didn't move. You're right.
It's gonna take 13 on that one then.
Oh, I forgot to
And I'm
move.
gonna start smacking it. 23 for 12 damage,
Oh, got him.
and then 22 for 11.
22 for 11.
Jackson's just spinning his stick at this point.
Pretty much the daggers are going around chopping this thing up. You're hit it as you can. This thing is bleeding all over the place. Parts of it are falling off. Jackson's almost destroyed this thing. He's got it down pretty low. Hobglina, end of the hallway. She'll follow up. Again, magic missile, she can. With
I wonder
that,
if we could try and feed this thing. Maybe it'll just stop trying to eat us.
I think we've beaten it too much for that sort of negotiation.
she's going to shoot magic missiles down the hall. It's going to hit. It's going to do some damage. He's pretty damn hurt at this point. Kylo.
How hurt would you say this thing is?
Now it looks like it's almost ready to topple over.
Like one attack or two attacks could take it out.
Probably one.
All right, let me attack it. That's 26.
There you go. All right. Reach back on the bow. Take a nice big shot at this thing as it's falling apart inside the cloud of daggers.
So we got 8 points of damage there, plus another 1 point of radiant damage, so 9 points.
All right, you shoot it with a radiant arrow. This thing finally collapses in a giant heap in the middle of the hallway. Dagger's still going around chopping out its body for a second or two.
I let out a huge sigh of relief. Getting wrecked in that room.
Jackson will dismiss his spell.
Oh, I was hoping Kylo would go for his weapon before.
Once I see the way is clear, I'll go for my weapon.
Yeah, make your way in, retrieve your weapon. Everything goes
I like
quiet.
the way that Jackson uses this quarterstaff.
That was awesome.
Is
Here's your
I'm
mage
gonna-
staff bug stick.
I want to investigate the animal. Is there anything worth taking off of it?
Oh, there's a lot of things on there that might be of interest to you. There's definitely lion fang and claw. There's ram horn.
Dragon
There's
scale.
dragons, a little bit of dragon scale, some leather of the wings, some dragon teeth. Any of that you want, you take.
And to top it all off, there's two horns you can cut off and use them to drink out of.
I've already started taking the horns off. Oh, we lost Jackson.
Oh, we lost Jackson.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he's back. I think he's back.
He's in
So-
voice.
Time to update.
Time to update.
All right.
Okay, I will take all of those things. I don't know if you want to send me a list
Sure.
what I actually got later.
Remind me right at the end. I'll type it into Discord for you.
Want to know what you got? Over encumbrance. That's what you got. You're dragging everything behind us.
That is awesome. All right. Okay. All right. Thing goes down in the.
Kind of.
I'm gonna make the thief carry most of this.
Yeah, since you
We do
didn't
have a
fight,
bag of holding.
we have two bags.
Wherever
of
we
holding.
want. Yeah,
Two
wherever
bags
we
of
want to
holding.
put it. We're gonna put it in
Any
there.
not sharp stuff we can put in the bag of holding.
Mhm.
Okay, that's where we'll put it.
True. All right. Put some ingredients in the bag of holding. You're gonna take a few minutes to do that. While he's doing that, and Bransman's going through and getting the ingredients that he wants off this creature, what do you guys want to do?
I'm in the room, so I'm going to look
Seems
around
good.
in the room after I pick my sword up.
All right, you look around in that room and you see there's a pretty basic cage. Like I said, there's a trough there for feeding. There is a couple bottles on the wall that are empty, and a couple different tools and whatnot in the room. It looks like this thing might have been used or kept for whatever reason, but then got hungry and burst out of there.
Are there any bodies in the room?
No bodies in this room, no.
And so the wizard's not here.
He is not. He is not dead here. Good
Alright,
idea.
I'm gonna
though.
take the two the whatever, however many bottles there are, put them in the bag as well.
All right, I'm going to give you actually 3 large glass bottles. Very handy. Something we struggle to come up with at certain times.
Mm-hmm. Yes, May was the one who carried all our bottles. before.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right, you're doing that. You're collecting things in the room. Branthren's collecting things off that. Stained and Jackson, what do you guys want to do?
Jackson is helping Branthren by putting things into the bag as they come off.
Nice. Okay. All right, you guys pretty much go through what you're doing. Clean up. Finish up.
Yeah,
And then-
while they're doing that, I'm going to.
Go ahead.
I think I'm going to use my third level spell. I'm going to use one of my third level spell slots to cast Cure Wounds.
Oh, okay. On yourself?
Yeah, so
Nice.
3d8 plus 3.
Okay.
There is one other thing Jackson does want to do.
6.
He does want to take the dragon type head off of the chimera.
Okay.
The whole head?
Plus 3.
Yes, the whole head.
Alright. Well, while he does that, I'm gonna pour 2 shots of brandy out of the horns and hand one to myself and one to Jackson.
Nice. Jackson saws his head off with a dull dagger.
I've got some pretty sharp tools.
Alright, so I added 14 points back to my hit points.
There you go. Awesome. Okay. Heal up a bit.
This is starting to feel like the frickin' sand planet.
Where we did everything but die.
Where we almost died every single time, yeah.
It's not
Well-
over yet.
Clairvel did die, so.
True.
Yes, he did.
Poor Claire.
Has anybody seen Bracket?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I know he's a tiny little guy, but I don't know where the hell he went.
Yeah, he's
He's smart and he stayed back.
usually mumbling something by now. Where is he?
I can hear his voice now.
That's exactly how it sounds. I don't know what he said, but that's exactly how he sounds. So nobody's seen him?
He's around. He does come. He does come
Oh,
out
okay.
of the other room. I'm not going to fight with him. I don't have his. Well, I guess technically we have his character sheet, but
I was afraid something happened to him in that room after Stain left him all alone.
All right, so there's another door. Anybody want to
Yeah,
try
there's-
that door?
I don't know, one of you has walked into the door and got us blasted. The other one crashed through and blinded our eyes with pinkness.
You know what? I think it's your turn to open a door.
I opened the first door, but I'll open this door. I'll go and test the
Unless-
handle.
Unless you want
please
Stain.
rest.
Oh,
Unless
okay.
you
You know
want
what?
Stain to do it.
Stain wants to do it, so let's let Stain do it. I'm going to stand 65 feet back.
65 feet back.
I think Stain just wants to go to sleep.
Stain is gonna be limping over, barely keeping himself on his feet.
Is there enough
And,
room for him to
he's
slide
gonna,
underneath the door?
Does Stain need healing?
I
Yeah.
can't.
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
he's
Corey.
hurt.
He's got no. He's got no key points. He's less than half. He's having a rough go at it.
I think our alchemist could probably heal you, but I don't know how. So, so anybody else
I
got
will-
healing?
So
So
just
just
suck
spell
it up.
stored for this.
All right, Jackson's got
You have some
something.
spell stored? Okay. Because I was going to say, I'll use my other third level slot if you want. But you go ahead.
Yeah. Jackson's got Cure Wounds specifically stored into the sword for this.
Oh, nice.
So
At
that's
what
gonna
level?
be-
Just a level 1?
It's all that I have stored in there, so I can specifically use that for it.
Hmm.
That's going to be, I'll pump in 2d8 plus my spell modifier.
Hmm.
So that's going to be 9 plus 3. So you're going to get 12 hit points.
Stain's gonna look a little bit better for all things considered. He's no longer limping at it, but
Good.
he's still worse for wears.
All
I
right.
have 2 more uses of that.
He's not ready to run up a tower again.
Not quite, yeah. Maybe later.
All right, Stain, you make your way to the door. What do you want to do?
Stain is gonna slide underneath it if he can. You know,
It will
slide
not
enough
give.
that he can see through it.
It will not give you a full inch. You cannot slide under.
Oh, okay, now full inch. Alrighty.
Try the handle,
in that
Stain.
case, he's gonna.
Try the handle.
These inventions confuse me. He's gonna attempt to turn the handle the way he's seen so many other creatures do so before him. I'm not entirely sure if it's supposed to be done that way.
All right, Stain, you will turn the handle. You can open the door a crack if you want, an inch, and then squeeze in.
I'm just gonna fully fly open, and why keep it shut?
Here we go again.
Fair enough. All right, you fly the door open, and it's another
I
bedroom.
was the one sent to open it.
You look inside,
Can I
Stain.
nap here, please?
You see another bedroom. Now, it's not as big as the wizard's bedroom. The bed's not as large. It's about the same size as Hobglina's bed. It's got darker sheets on it. It's got some furniture, again, in the room and whatnot. Looks like a little short sword leaning against one of the dressers type thing. You see some couple books, just 1 or 2, light reading type material in there. Some clothes, pants and vests and shirts, more for a smaller character, about Hobglina's size. Nothing catches your eye right away. Just a normal bedroom.
Stain's tired. He just wants to sleep on the bed if he can.
You can. It's a lot smaller. You kind of hang off.
Stain's fine with this. He's amorphous. He'll make it work.
There's a bunch of stuff in this room.
Yeah, it looks like a bedroom full of
Sword,
things.
2 books, a bunch of other things.
Mhm.
I'm gonna cast detect magic.
Detect magic in the room. You see that the sword glows very faint magic, similar to one of your lower level type weapons. Nothing amazing. As you pull the sword out of the sheath type thing, you see it has a little bit of a bluish glow to it, radiating the magic. Something else that catches your attention is a carpet. There's a carpet on the floor at the end of the bed. Seems to glow bright magic.
Bright magic. Is it the carpet or something underneath the carpet?
Coming from the carpet, you're right.
I'm gonna lift the carpet up.
Okay. Lift the carpet up. Nothing on the floor that radiates magic. However, you do see some floorboards that have been moved around.
All right. We'll lift up the floorboards.
Okay. All right, lift up the floorboards. So you do see another little box in there. Some kind of wooden box, maybe a foot by a foot, sitting into the floor.
Oh, really?
Oh, you guys.
What's in the box?
Open the box up and you see it has some coins in there, it has some gems in there. There is a, what looks like a magical wand in there as well. And give me a percent roll.
Three and 5. 35.
35. Let's see what we get for 35. Huh. A pipe with a bowl carved in the shape of a nameless squid god.
It's your useless items thing.
What are you talking about?
It might not be useless.
Yeah, you
It
never
might
know.
be cursed.
It's cursed. Every time you smoke from the bowl.
Nameless squid god.
What's its name?
Jerry.
Jerry the nameless.
Yay!
Jerry the nameless squid god. I turned to Jackson. Friend of yours?
No, it's religion.
Go for it.
And here we have the god whose name shall not be said. Ah, it's a hell of it. It's Jerry.
That's a 19.
19 is very good, but nothing you've seen, nothing you come across.
I'll give it to
Some
Jackson.
sort of fish god.
I'll give it to Jackson. It'll look good on the
Jackson
ship.
will put it next to his pipe that he already has on his belt.
Nice. Pipe and bowl.
Pipe and bowl. You'll let me know how many gems and coins later, and
Yep.
what the wand is. Well, we have to get the wand checked out, right? Actually, I'm gonna show the wand to Bracket.
Okay.
Can you check out what it is?
I don't know if he can identify on the spot like that. He can tell it's a magical wand. Obviously, it radiates magic, but I don't know.
All right, I will. Tuck it in
He'll
my-
look
in
at
my-
it. He'll look into it.
Yeah. Okay. I'll leave it with
We'll
him.
think about
I'll leave it with him for now.
Okay, good idea.
So we're at the end of the hallway.
Stange is in the bed. You are on the floor. You've lifted up the carpet. You've
Alright.
pulled out the box type thing. You looked inside the box and you found some objects. Still didn't find what was radiating magic. Brethren's drinking from a horn, and Jackson is... What was Jackson doing
Also
again?
drinking.
Drinking
Also
from a horn
drinking
as
from a
well.
horn.
So I still didn't find out what's radiating magic.
Well, the carpet, remember, was radiating magic. So you lifted the carpet up, and you looked
Yeah.
underneath. You found some floorboards. You found a box.
Yeah.
Went in the box. You found some objects.
None of that's radiating. Is the carpet still radiating magic?
Mm-hmm.
Is there something stuck to the bottom of the carpet?
No.
Is
it
the whole carpet radiating?
Yes.
I'm gonna roll the carpet up and take it with us.
All right. Give me a... Where is it here? Choo-choo-choo. If I can find it. Yep, it's under this. Duh. Give me a number out of 100. Give me a percent roll.
$70.
70?
Yep.
Right down 5 foot by 7 foot.
5 by 7.
Okay, you have a 5 foot wide, 5 foot wide,
yeah.
7 foot tall carpet. What do you want to do with it?
Roll it up, put it in the bag hole.
All right, feed that thing in there.
Little tiny bag. Push the whole thing in.
All right,
Fits through the opening because I rolled it up.
it's true. Yeah. All right. You guys want to go outside the room now? Assemble outside the room.
Jackson
Sure.
kept asking Huglino what he was going to ask.
What?
Jackson was going to ask something, but Huglino wouldn't understand it anyway.
I can pass it along to her.
Is this her brother's room?
How clean is this? Your brother's room? Does she remember she has a brother?
So wait a minute. I had a brother. I think I did. I don't know whatever happened to him. Huh. She looks around the room. This is familiar. I've been in here. Yeah, there
What was
was
your brother's name?
there was someone else in here.
Wasn't it Hob Gaia?
Probably, but Jackson is asking.
She does remember. She does remember what was that. It was Hob Gaia.
Because I think he said that last time.
She's like, yeah, but I don't remember when I saw him last.
Was that sword his?
She looks at it. Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
Jackson is going to go into the bag of holding and pull out Clarabelle's Order of True Sight, the scrying one.
Ooh. Ooh.
We have an item that he's familiar with and his name.
Aha.
So Jackson's going to go ahead and try to scry on him.
Nice. All right. I think I get a saving throw.
Yep.
Could we scry on the familiar? Since we have the mage's name.
Yes. That's awesome. Use Clairval's device. I'm going to roll 20 anyway, because I know I get some kind of save. See what I
It's
get.
a wisdom save -5.
Ooh. In that case, 10.
Perfect. So yeah, we do get to see him and hear him and all of that fun stuff through the orb.
All right, you look through the orb and you can see him. You see a hobgoblin in shredded tight pants, shirtless, young, like Hobglina, in chains on his legs, chains on his arms, inside the center of a dark room.
That's probably not good.
I, like Clairval, do not have the message spell for this. Well, we can see him, so there is that. It's a dark room, nothing suggesting where he might be.
It looks dark, like all black all the way around him. He's not in the light.
Couldn't talk to him anyways. You don't speak Goblin.
I don't know what other languages he might speak.
Maybe Dwarven, like
Hey, he might be smarter than his sister.
maybe.
Do I see any objects in there?
Just the chains. He's just got chains on him, shackles on him.
Cool. I will try and see if he is somewhere in this tower then, and use the chains as an object for the focus,
Okay.
and use locate object.
Nice. Okay. Locate object gives you a distinct direction
As long as
sense.
it's within 1,000 feet, yeah.
Okay. It points up. Up, we'll say up and to the left.
Well, seems like your brother's nearby at least.
Okay.
He's not doing well.
You relay that through Kylok?
Yeah.
Yep.
She'll go, oh, that's horrible news. I wish I could remember what happened.
I add a little concern to it, considering Jackson probably said it deadpan to me.
Yes, Jackson did say it deadpan the way a soldier would.
Awesome
But
idea.
Jackson will take the sword so that we have something familiar to him in case we do find him.
Perfect. Give yourself inspiration for that if you didn't have it already.
Oh, nice.
Brilliant idea. Great idea. Jackson will spend some time to do that to discover where this guy is. Guys, make your way back out in the room, in the hall.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Make your way back out in the hall, and you see again there at the end of the hall there is a staircase leading up, but it seems to be blocked. It has a kind of yellowish light, seems to be blocking the staircase. Hobglina looks around, seems like she's trying to remember, goes over and touches the wall in another area. Seems familiar to her. The light dissipates. The stairway is open before you.
And the stairway goes up.
Stairway goes up.
Okay, I'm going to, oh, what the hell, I'll take point again. Start heading up the stairs.
Also, locate object lasts for 10 minutes.
Oh, okay, okay.
Are we following some sort of trace from that locate object? Like, are we following a thread or
It
something?
gives me an innate sense of where it is within 1,000 feet.
Okay, maybe you should lead.
Yeah, Jackson will lead.
All right. make your way up the stairs to the next level. As you start making your way up, following the sense of the direction of where the thing is going, Jackson in the lead. Give me perception.
That's 12.
Okay. You feel it's become a little damp, a little humid as you're kind of making your way up. Make your way up to the next level, and you are immediately met by the smell of scent of flowers, scent of foliage, plants, and whatnot. You walk out into a well-gardened and overgrown room. At the far end of this room, there's a cast iron staircase going up. To the east is a large series of vegetation, bushes, vines, branches, things all over in the east end of the room. The west end of the room looks like there's a bunch of garden beds all set up with flowers and plants growing, all different species over there. And near the center of the room itself, you see a large chair, a large wooden chair made out of branches, twig, vine, that kind of thing, surrounded by what look like little pixies that are giving off light as they fly here and there. In the chair itself sits a woman, looks kind of fey in nature, covered here and there scantily by leaf and decoration.
Do I
I'm
get
gonna
the sense
guess
that
it.
this?
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Do I get the sense that this hobgoblin is still up?
Yes, seems to be on this room.
Okay. Somewhere on this. Brendan, go ahead.
I was going to say, I'm sure Brackett's having a heyday with all the plants.
That's where we'll put him. We'll have him look around in here for some things here and there.
I'm gonna say pixies don't like us too much.
Hopefully they're not familiar with us.
Yeah, hopefully not. Don't anybody say Calanglair.
Who?
Exactly. Just roll with that.
Seems quiet in here.
Too quiet.
Perhaps we'll go about the room and see if the spell is tugging him in a specific direction.
The spell itself continues to move upward through the tower. So as you walk around the room, you still feel the sensation it's above you.
So, as we come into the room, once I get up there too, I'm going to use my knowledge of the forests and the stories that my mother told me, and try to figure out if that's a druid or a dryad.
Okay. All right. Give me a knowledge check then. Wisdom.
Let's see what I've got. Got a history check.
Yeah, go for that. It's fine.
Let's see, 13. No, 12. Sorry.
12? With a 12, yeah, you're going back and forth, but taking a little closer look and kind of the fae being around, you're going to go with dryad.
Okay. It could be a dryad, guys. I think that's I'm getting that vibe. I heard stories, seen some things in the forest. And what am I recalling about dryads?
Dryads, obviously, guardians of the forest, guardians of a sacred place, or garden, grove, that kind of thing as well. Can be trouble, but not evil by nature in any way like that.
What is she looking? Is she looking well, or is she looking? I mean, the area looks lush. Looks very lush.
Definitely not up. Definitely not walking and addressing you as normally maybe someone like that would do. She seems laid back in the chair, as if drunk or out of it.
I'm going to step forward, raise my hand, and say in Elven, "Hello, Keeper of the Forest."
All right. She'll kind of raise a hand lazily. Just saying, good day to you.
Your bushes and trees look well
Go ahead,
Tended.
compliment her bush.
Why not? Absolute gentleman.
Say, what about her? What?
He's the keeper of the forest. Did you not see the bushes and the vines and everything on the as we walked in? Wait, you don't know what a vine is.
I was busy. I was busy trying to sleep.
He doesn't know what any of that stuff is.
Very, very tired. I'm very, 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 very.
You should
tired.
just climb into Branson's backpack.
I'm already carrying the bird
Like,
around. Now you want me to
it's-
carry him around?
Why not?
She'll say, I take good care of the gardens here.
Are you aware, however, that your gardens are inside of are partially the way up a tower?
They are where they are, but I guard them. And I take good care of them.
Do you guard them for Treshmere? What the hell? Tremesh?
Tiramish?
Tremesh, the wizard.
She says yes. I met him long ago. He gave me this area as my own. In return, I provide him with some of the things he needs, as I and the creatures here live peacefully and enjoy the sacredness of this place.
Were you lost? Were you lost on the elemental plane of air?
See her start to think for a minute and says, I must have been lost at one point, though I don't remember.
So, you'd say the wizard is benevolent?
Very. He has all kinds of passers-by allowed to dwell within.
I'm gonna relate. I don't think anybody else speaks Elven, right?
I speak Elvish, but only 20%, so I'm getting bits and pieces.
Catching every other word.
You not.
Okay, so I will explain to the group that that this is her home. She's been given this home. She was lost, or feels she was lost at some point, and that the wizard was benevolent and gave her this area to tend. And she's quite content. And then I say it explains why there's a what's the cat's guy? What the
Tabaxi?
Tabaxi, and all the other creatures we've seen here, just hanging out.
Are we sure that he's just being like friendly? Because I kind of get like he's just taking all the riffraff.
Well, everything we've seen is from the elemental plane of air. And if someone was lost,
What about
Maybe.
Hablina and Hablugla or whatever the brother's
Um,
name is?
I'm going to ask Huglina.
Hobbs.
I'll ask Huglina in Dwarven if she knows the Dryad.
She'll look at her kind of curious. And she'll say, I think I saw her once, but she didn't look like this.
Do you know her name?
Oh no. I've forgotten.
I think I can't remember.
Oh, too bad.
All right, great caretaker of the gardens. What is your name? How shall I address you?
Dryope. Dear Y-O-P-E.
Right. It's a lovely name.
Fits.
Can we take passage through your area? For we're looking for this one's sibling. And I point to Huglina. You may know her as the assistant of the wizard.
She says, I think I've seen her before. Of course you may pass through. If there's anything you need, I will try to help you. Otherwise, be on your way.
He's saying this in Elven.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lean over and say, I think she wants us to leave.
No, I relay what I relay what's going on. She's gonna give us passage through, so that we can see if we can find Hobglina's brother.
Ask her if she knows anything about Ghost Lotus.
About Ghost Lotus?
Yeah.
Dryopia. Dryope? How do you say her name? Dryop? Dry up?
Try it.
Dryope.
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 I like that.
Do you know anything about Ghost Lotus?
She'll say it is a rare flower. I have heard of this. Long ago, yes.
She's heard of it. What do you want to do with it? What's that knowledge going to give us? Want to see if she has any?
Does she know where we can find any, or does she have any?
She'll say,
Relate it.
I've heard it's from the elemental plane of water. I do not have any,
That's basically all I was asking.
though you may find it there.
Alright, she has none. Do you remember where you're from?
She'll say, I'm from the Fey realm. But that was very long ago.
What do you know about the hospitality of the werebears?
Werebears. Werebears dwell far to the north. A very strong battle-ready race. You would not find a dryad anywhere near there.
You don't have any information on their alcohol, eh?
Honeymead?
Or any information on their king?
Or any information on their king.
The king himself, from what I recall, has challenges of strength yearly, where all are welcome, enemy and friend, to enter his hall and challenge.
Do you have any desire to return home?
She'll say no. I will guard this place.
Since she's basically got her own domain here.
Mm-hmm. They all seem to have their own little place. Do you remember the circumstances that got you here?
She will say, I do, but I will not share them so easily.
What do you require for that story?
What do you have to offer?
I don't know. What do you want? We got a bottle of brandy. Wait, sorry, half a bottle of brandy.
Half a bottle of brandy. She'll give you the
It's a big
impression
bottle.
it was long ago.
You got this booze thing.
I'm happy here now.
Have you seen? Okay, last couple questions. Have you seen any other beings that look like Hobglina here recently?
You see again, she struggles to remember. As if something has changed her recently. She'll say, long ago, but not in any recent memory.
And have you been visited by the wizard recently?
I can't say. I do not recall.
When's the last time you remember seeing the wizard? Aramesh.
Must have been about a week ago.
Does she sound convincing?
Give me insight. Good call, see?
9. It's only a 9.
You're
I
unsure?
mean, it's a 9. Yeah.
Unsure.
Unsure. Okay. I was trying to get a feeling of her mental acuity, whether she actually if she believes it's a week ago or if it actually was a week ago.
I see. She seems uneasy. Not that she's lying, but that maybe she's struggling to remember.
Does anything look out of place on her throne?
Not so out of place. She looks out of place. Dryad usually would be more elegant, more standing, more walking around, doing things.
Flowing, yes, flowing, I know.
She's sitting, but like kind of slumped back. You know what I mean? And the way she's talking, very slow, very winded.
Does she look like she's under some sort of like a spell or like maybe
I don't know,
she's
use insight.
forced to stay here? I still don't think. I don't get the feeling like she's like, yeah, she's willing to stay here, but there's some sort of like. I don't know. I get a weird feeling.
Do you have arcane knowledge?
I have very little. I can roll.
Go for it. Why not?
15.
Not bad. You call in your knowledge of magic and that kind of thing and think, well, maybe she is charmed. Maybe something is going on, or she's under a spell, or something has affected her.
I'll just relay that to the party, like something's not right here.
Okay.
Jackson will take a look as well then.
All right.
That's what I was thinking. 'Cause she sounds like Hubglina when we met her.
Mm-hmm.
That is a natural 20 on
Nice.
Arcana.
So same idea. Definitely something's wrong. Not the way she should be acting. Not how she normally would be. The plants, yeah, they're tended to. They're kept. She's not,
Yeah, I think it's like a place for he collects these people. That's what I'm getting.
Like a menagerie.
Yeah, there's you have a store person, you have a helper, you have I'm just getting a weird vibe. That's all. So something's definitely not kosher.
These pixies speak any languages?
I'm gonna say maybe somebody should talk to the pixies.
Pixies are fey creatures, just like we've met before.
They speak common.
I don't believe they'll speak common. They speak, I believe it was, Sylvan.
Yeah, I don't speak any of that.
Which, as speaking Elven, you can understand it, right?
Right, yeah, it was like which we did before. It's kind of like a half and half.
So I'm not going to understand anything, maybe one or two words.
Not unless they speak something else. What do you speak again there, Jackson?
Jackson will vomit out the barrage of his languages.
He does primordial and
Common, primordial, abyssal, infernal, deep speech.
yeah.
Just, can you understand me? Just 5 times over.
They won't get any of those, no.
Pixies, do you guys like treats?
Gotta say in Elven.
Yeah.
All right, you get a little bit of attention. They'll be like treats.
Come here.
All right, swarm around you a little bit.
I pull out whatever the handful of treats that were in the mage's box
Okay, all right.
and show them to them.
Well-
No questions. How do they look? Do they look like typical pixies?
Hard to tell. They're small size or they're tiny sized, flying around. They're not out of it. They're flying around, that kind of thing. They are responding. They use the word treats. You'll see them go down and snatch out of your hand whatever's offered, grab it, kind of move, pull it between each other, move around with them, squirrel them away.
Can I have a conversation with them,
You could try.
or do I not get that?
With Elven, you get the broken.
Okay. Is your mistress okay? Is your mistress well?
Ooh. Not well.
What is wrong with your mistress?
Her memory. Forgot she has.
Do you know when and why?
You can hear one of them say, "Wizard."
Taramesh?
They don't really respond. They
Okay.
just say wizard.
What did the wizard do?
Pass through.
That's all he did was pass through, and now she forgets.
They just give you that impression. He was here.
How, are they able to tell me when? How long ago?
No.
No. All right, I give them whatever's left of the handful of candy.
Give us more.
That's all we have.
Shiny things.
Do you know how we can fix your mistress?
They just fly around.
Candy. You see candy. Don't have that
Brenton's
sound.
going to take out. How many pixies are there?
Ooh. 7.
I'm going to pull out 7 of the shiniest copper he has in his pocket.
Ooh. All right.
That just woke Stain up, dude. Copper?
Copper?
And he's gonna give those to them.
He's so
and,
bent below everyone.
No.
No
and then
glory.
tell him to like tell him to go away.
All right, you see them fly back in the room. They fly around. They're still there, but they fly up and away.
Should we move on?
Oh well.
I mean, there's
I
not
don't
much
know.
else here.
Bracket's
don't know
not
what we
here,
can-
but he will have some interest in the plants other than that, yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know what
I'm
we
sure
can do.
Brackett's gonna tag along eventually after he looks at all these plants.
I don't know what we can do for the Dryad. She's not well, but it was caused by the wizard who went through here.
Yeah, I think we need to carry on because I have a feeling that everyone here is not well. I mean, we already know that the hobgoblin's really doing well. This forget for not.
Yeah. So she's allowed us to pass. We can pass. We can always come back this way. We have to come back this way to get out, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
And check on her again. And maybe where we're headed to will give us answers as to what's going on with these people forgetting their memories.
I agree.
Spending at least some time in here, your detection location spell will expire. It's been more than 10 minutes.
Preston's just going to try to keep a vague idea of how far that was from him.
Okay.
If need be, he can cast it again, but he doesn't really want to.
Hey, we didn't get any follow icon or
Yeah, your
Thing.
thing didn't come up. Your caramel dancing girls didn't come up.
yeah. The heck? All right. Are we going to leave this room? All right. So for now,
Yeah.
we're going to leave this room. Bracket, of course, going to spend a little bit of time. But you guys are going to make your way through the room to the opposite side where you see the cast iron staircase. Going to make your way up that thing as you walk up it and over to...
Actually, as
yeah.
we're leaving, I'm gonna because I think Bracket speaks Elven, doesn't he?
Yeah, I don't think so. I think he only speaks Gnomish and Common.
There's some caramel dancing. I'm just gonna mention to the Dryad. Our friend here has interest in plants. He'd like to stay and look at a few, and then join us.
Okay. You see her kind of wave her arm. She's like, it's fine. Let him look around.
Alright.
Just be careful. Not all the plants are safe. Some have poison.
I'm sure that's the ones he wants.
I'm sure I heard something. I heard him grumble something as we started walking away. Something about him knowing plants and he'll be the judge of something. Come along, Stain.
I'm tired. My feet hurt. I want to go to bed.
Wait, you don't have feet.
You don't have feet.
My pods hurt.
Pods are...
His tin cans that his plops are in.
I've lost a few claws. There's a hole in my chest. I want to go to bed.
Wizard's
Well-
Tower is a terrible place to take a nap, especially if it seems to be messing with people's minds.
Do you want
We've
to
seen
stay
many
here?
beds. I don't have a mind.
Do you want to stay here with Bracket and catch up with us?
Yes, I want to sleep.
Don't think you'll manage to get much sleep.
Just say Bracket staying with you. Okay, bye.
Bracket staying below
For a little bit, yeah. I mean,
for now.
he was looking at stuff. So for now, he's gonna
All
catch
right.
up.
Guys, make your way up the cast iron staircase to the next level. As you come out of the next level, come out of basically a round circle hole in the floor as the cast iron staircase goes up and into the middle of a hallway that goes northeast, southwest. It's got like a, runs both ways. In here, series of doors. Some are in the east hallway, some are in the north hallway, kind of thing like that. One of the doors, as you come up, is open. All the rest seem to be shut. Metal doors, and some light is pouring out of it. So we'll say from the east and the west, you see one of the doors closest to staircase is open, and a little bit of white glowing light is coming out. Just a faint amount as you make your way up.
These look like cell doors.
They do look like cell doors.
Is there we don't see any guards around?
Don't see any guards.
Are most of the doors barred from the outside?
From what you can see, the doors are metal, and some do have bars in a small rectangular window near the top. Not all.
The door that's open.
Mm-hmm.
Are there any sounds coming from it?
There's a light, very faint hum.
Next,
How-
I'll take a peek.
Okay.
Okay. How far up is it from the staircase?
A good 10 feet over. Jackson, make his way there.
Yep.
All right. Jackson, make your way there. Doors open, kind of look inside. You can see it looks like maybe a 10 by 10 or 15 by 15 size room. At the center of it is a white glowing magical circle.
Does this room look similar to the one that I saw the other hobgoblin in?
Where at?
The room that I scryed into.
Oh, yes, it does. Yes, it does.
Jax is going to see if he can interact with this light that's in the room.
All right. Make your way up and over. Make your way up and over to the circle of light. You can see now, just beyond it, there's a chest on the floor. Looks like a metal chest. It's open. A couple glimmers of gold still at the bottom. Most of it's gone. How do you want to
See if I
interact?
can touch the light first.
Okay. Want to just touch it?
Yeah.
All right. If you touch it, give me a. Let me find it. It's going to be a throw of some type. Ugh. Rah. All right, I want from you. Let's just do a dexterity saving throw in this case.
That's a natural 20.
Beautiful. All right, you go up and touch light. You hear the sound of magic, something like activating. So it goes a zoom and then fades out. The circle gets really bright and then goes back to dull. You are able to touch a light, but not get triggered by it. You have the feeling that something has attempted to take you somewhere. Seeing many of these magic circles before.
Okay. Jackson will compare that to what he knows about the planes and see if it's anywhere specific.
Okay. What is
I don't think he's going to get anything with a 10 on the intelligence, though.
Nothing you can figure out. The only thing, being a studier of the magic circles and knowing a lot about magic, obviously you feel this was some kind of teleportation trap, but to where, you don't know.
Am I still in the same room then?
You are.
I will back out of the room.
Okay.
Don't touch that light.
All right, he comes out of the room and warns you.
If we're going to be messing with any more of that, Jackson's going to use his flock of familiars.
Oh, your triple familiars?
Yes.
All right.
My in case of disposal needs. They know what they're summoned for. Just keep it on theme. It's just going to be 3 ravens.
Okay.
Oh,
So-
someone to talk to the familiar.
Summons forth the spirit of 3 ravens. What are you guys doing?
I think we want to check the other rooms and see. If
Yeah,
there's
I'm
anyone
gonna kind of walk along the. You said it's east and west walls. Or north and
So
south?
think of it like a, what do you want to call it? Like a cross or whatnot. One hallway
Oh,
going
okay.
north and south, one going east and west, converging at the center at the cast iron stairway going down.
Hey, we should all split up and take a door. Said no one ever. Gets
Bearded-
gets the
Bearded thought he hit the
DM
drink.
gets the
Drink.
D-
We'll do it anyway.
Yep. Yeah, the DM's trying to split us up. I'm going to go with the same area that Jackson's in. I'm going to just listen to the other doors along the opposite wall.
All right, you're going to move around to a couple doors and do a couple listens. There are, pardon me, doors here and there. One of the doors you go to, completely silent. One of the doors you go to has a odd little scratching sound coming from within. A couple others, one has the sound of dripping water. Make your way around to different doors and listen here and there.
The ones that have sounds, I'm going to slide open the little viewport at the top and just have a
Okay.
quick look inside.
All right, you hear one with an odd scratching coming from deeper within the room. Make your way over and open the little slider at the top. You can hear like a clacking sound after you do that, followed by a very quiet but deep hiss noise.
Like a clacking voice sound or clacking the feet.
Clacking of something sharp together.
All right, we're gonna close that one. And the one that's dripping.
The dripping one you hear, what sounds like dripping water here and there. A little bit of water falling in the bloop into water and whatnot. Off in the distance, slide it open. Can't see too much at all, but a little bit of light from the hallway and from you guys that's coming through. You can see the edge of a dark pool at the middle of the room. Darkened water in a pool.
Close that one back up too. Walk away.
Okay.
I hear anything else as I move along in this hallway?
Move around. Are you going in the one hallway or all hallways?
Just the one that Jackson's in.
Okay. No, that's about all you get. Yeah.
I will join whoever's going down the next hallway.
Okay.
So that hallway that Jackson was in was which hallway?
We'll say east-west.
East.
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 But the eastern side of the east-west hallway.
I don't want to get
You
that
said
too
it's
into
like
it.
a cross, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So say the one that runs east to west, you've gone to various doors here and there.
Okay. So let's do the north-south.
Okay, north, south, you're going to get a couple absolutely quiet rooms, no noise. One of them, you will hear shuffling, and chains at.
Okay, I'm gonna open that one up. The slider.
Okay. Open it up. It is dark. You can see, obviously, a little bit with your dark vision. You can see chains running to the center of the room. What looks like the body of something small in the center of the room, bent over.
Do I see anything else in the room?
Just chains. And
Nothing off to the side.
nothing off to the side beyond your dark vision.
How well is this door bolted?
Looks
And is it
pretty,
openable from the side?
looks pretty secure. It is openable from this side. Does appear locked.
Okay, I'm going to just mark the door with
Okay.
something,
Funny enough, I might actually have a character image for this.
and then go back and grab the group. Oh wow!
Oh, that's
gonna
pretty
grab-
good.
You can grab the group and say,
That's art by one of my friends.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Or one of my characters that I didn't end up getting to play.
cool.
What are you talking about? It's you.
Yeah, it does look like you.
That'd be cool.
And I'll look in and say to Jackson, hey, I found a room with a small humanoid chained in the darkness.
I'm just gonna go take a look at it.
Okay. Looks very, very similar to what you saw through that crystal ball.
We should open it up, right?
Yeah, Jackson will open the door and bring a little light in for him.
Door's locked.
But he said it was
Cool.
openable from the side.
It opens like it's an active door. It's not welded shut and openable from the inside, but it's locked.
What way does this door open?
Into the room.
So the hinges are inside the room.
Correct.
And it's a metal door?
Yes.
Is it a physical padlock or is it a like pins?
Pins. It'll be an inset lock.
Openable from this side.
Mm-hmm.
Pins holding it in.
So
Yeah,
do you not
motion.
have any keys?
Can I look at this door? Is it a wooden door?
No, it is metal. Metal.
Wish we had brought Kai with us.
Does Hublina have any keys to this tower?
Well, she can look. Let's look through Hobglina's stuff. 14. Hobglina has a key ring. She doesn't know she does, but she does. She pulls it out. She's like, oh, I guess, well, I have a key ring, but I'm not sure what it's to. It's got a whole bunch of keys on it.
How many keys are on this ring?
A lot.
Miranda, do you still have that key from the half-orc?
I have a key from a half orc.
Yeah,
The
oh yeah.
one that you
the
convinced to
half-orc,
go
yeah.
downstairs?
Oh yeah, I so do.
He's,
Do we want to
he's
try
a,
that one first?
He's a
I'm gonna
little
try
drunk,
that.
remember? He's had half a thing of brandy.
I'm gonna try that key in the door.
All right. Branthrin, you pull that out of your pack. Stick it in the door, and it does turn. It does unlock.
Good,
This is what
good
keep
job.
track of everyone's shit. He's intelligent, not socially intelligent, but he's like, yes, everyone has this.
It was what
That's
everybody
all
has.
his brain power goes to.
I'm gonna turn to Jackson and say, I think I've had enough brandy.
I'm just gonna look at him and go, really?
It's warmed you up. You feel good.
Really? You have a stop point?
I mean, no, but for now.
Just because of the inherent dangers of being in a random tower. Yeah, Jackson will open the door then if it's been unlocked.
Door opens.
And I guess
into the
we'll
room.
end off there.
Oh, it is midnight. It is exactly midnight. Oh, awesome. Perfect timing.
Open the door and dun dun dun. to be
Jackson
continued.
will walk in, and that's
the
where
whole
we
room
go.
is a mimic.
Woo-hoo! Do the on the dot.
Did you get my message, UPM?
Yeah, let's check that out. I'm kind of concerned the alerts didn't go off. That's a
Yeah,
bummer,
really.
but thank you to the iCore for following. If you do like D&D, we play loose 9:30 to midnight every Sunday. We can, possibly, Eastern Standard Time. We do a podcast on YouTube, and the VODs are on YouTube/on here. So,
Icor's actually playing D&D.
Yeah, that's why I messaged him. 'cause we're
Perfect.
gonna go over it.
well, let's go rate them then. What we do, we show a little video at the end of tonight's game, and then after the video, we go for a raid. If you guys want to follow along, and we'll watch more D&D, see what the iCore is all about. We'll go check them out there as well. Awesome, guys. Anybody who has to take off, take off. We'll clean up a couple things in Discord and be off for the night. But I'm going to throw on... Well, let me find the raid first, I guess. That might help. Raid, there it is. It's _iCore.
Yes.
Okay, there he is. All right. And what we'll do, I'm going to throw on the movie. We'll see you next time, guys. See you.
Yeah. See
Bye,
you.
everyone.
See you guys.
Woo.
Melancholy, fear the approaching doom. Know your fears, but don't let them consume. Innocence lost, no one is immune.